I don't know if this is going to help anybody or not, but I'm trying to replace the seat in this B8 Audi A4, and you can see that the one that we're taking out of the car has this, which is a body control module. I'm not entirely sure what it does, and this one doesn't have that. And if you look at the connector here, the only one that's different is the red, and you can see the red has just 4 wires going into it here, but on this one it's got several more. Otherwise, the green connector and the yellow, which I assume because yellow is always the airbag, and the black connectors are otherwise the same. So what I'm kind of trying to do is take this whole wire harness off, take the body control module out of here, and sorry, I should have, we're going to stay horizontal, go that way, and take the body control module off this one and put it on here together with this whole wiring harness. So I'm going to try to keep track. All right, I'm unplugging this down here, which is connected to this here, and there's a similar one on the one that I'm replacing, so that's good. There's another wire down here that goes through here, and then it goes up to, there's a module for the seat controls in here, and you can see it plugs into that. So I'm going to unplug that, take that off, leave the seat controls behind, because obviously they're on the other one. But struggling so you don't have to. Here, to get these controls off, in order to get this plug off, if you just pull this end out, that'll release. You can see how it clips on over this bracket. Now I should have access to the back side of this module, so I can take it and unplug it. All right, there's another connector here. Looks like, I don't know what color that is, rose and white and red and white. So that goes to this motor right here, and then these are those 2 wires that end up in the body control module. I'm still struggling to try to get this off, but let me just show you, and this was all sort of coiled up in here. Let me show you on the other seat. There's that thing, and then those are the wires, and it's all coiled up, but that just goes then right to this plug. This plug, where is it? This plug right here. That's what it looks like on the simpler seat. I still haven't figured out how to disconnect these motors yet, but there's a blue and brown wire. I guess they're both blue and brown, sort of. And that's going to the motor up here, which is towards the back of the seat. So then they end up back in this body control module here. All right. To release these, I guess you don't need to pull these back, but if you can get a screwdriver in here and then just give it a little tick, it'll disconnect. All right, so we've got our 3 motors: the blue motor, the rose colored motor, and then up here is the red and brown and black motor. So I think we got most of our harness off. Let me look at it over. Well, I hit sort of a hard stop here because these wires here, and it looks like we've got green, got red and white, brown and blue, a really skinny green one, and then white and black actually disappear into the seat. I'm guessing, I don't know, seat heater probably. And it goes around to the other side, and then all those wires come out over here too. And I don't know where they can go. They look like they wind up there. But the one thing, when I unraveled this whole series here, it appears that all of these are going into this green plug. So I can plug the green plug leave the green plug that's on the new seat still there and plug that one in. Is that, wait a minute, yeah, it's got 4 wires here, and then it's got the same 4 wires here, and I'm thinking those are the ones that go up to this seat heater, although it's not the same color. So let me work on that some more. Oh yeah, and one other thing is that this, whatever this is up here, oh, I'm guessing seat heater for the back probably, is spliced into these wires as well. Yeah, it's got to be the seat heater. Who needs a seat heater anyways? The yellow plug, or the airbag, also goes up in there. We're going to leave that behind with the old seat. Use the new one here. Use the green plug on there for the seat heaters. Haven't figured out what the black is exactly, except that it's I don't know. It's incorporated. Well, I know this is the seat control switch, so it's probably something to do with the motors. But a lot of it goes into this body control module, which we have to take out and move over to there. Well, this is a bummer. So I'm changing my idea of what, well, okay, so there's one wire, there's 2 wires in this hole, so I got all these wires free and connected to this module, except for this one here, which is green and brown. It's green, I can't tell, green, and it looks like there's a black stripe on it, and brown, and that disappears up into the seat here, right here, and it goes up in here. It seems to be connected to the thing here, and I if I had to guess, it has to be like the occupancy sensor. So it's like a thing that says when it's someone sitting in that seat. So not exactly sure. If I can get that out, I might end up, let's see, so there's one, yeah, so that comes up through here, I'm guessing. Let's see, wait, yeah. See that? Yeah, so there's that. So this goes up there as well. I may have to just splice into this one with this, cut this wire off and splice into there. I'll dig into it a little bit and see if I can get whatever this is connected to out of this area here. Okay, I was totally wrong about everything. It's not the heater, it's not the position, it is the light under here. So if you want your light, you can cut off the splice there. I did knock off the little, there's a little clip right here that was holding this wire in place. I'm gonna unplug it and take that off. But that's what wires little green and brown do, is the under the seat light. Right. There are no visible screws or anything that seems to be holding this on here. No, I got to transfer it over to here. I don't even know. I can't. Let me work on it. All right, this is, I guess, easy enough. You can see on the top of this box, there's some tabs, and if you can put a screwdriver under here, that'll release those. And this whole box is going to come out right here. Voila. And I don't know, I want to get this bracket off, so that shouldn't be that hard. Looking at the side of this bracket, you can see these feet back here. It looks like they put them in, and then it's just this thing here. And I don't know if this is just clipped in and I should just yank it out, or if there's some sort of fastener. I don't see any screws or anything in there. So Jesus. It's coming out. It's almost out. I think it's just a plug that'll come out. So I'm gonna rip it out. Oh, look at that. There actually is a spot, I think, there's an oval hole that this foot will fit in, and then that will go to this round hole over here, and then that will fall into this here. So I should be able to plug that right in there. I'm not going to do that until I get all the wires connected. All right, well, seat's in. Seat does what it's supposed to do. So, well, it was a big deal, but if you need to do it, that's how you do it.